Hey Taurus, welcome back. It's Gigi with Soul Intuitive. Thanks. Come on in the room. Be sure to put a like on, hit that like button on the video. Duh, if I could even get that out. But thanks for showing up today. Glad to see you here. Let's get started. This is your tarot scope for July 23rd through July 29th. Planetary alignment or planetary movement to call out for this week is Venus in retrograde. Venus is in the sign of Leo, as we all are as of today, July 22nd. But her going retrograde is making us pay attention to what we do financially, to call out any of those, not necessarily blocks, but how we manage what we have, right? And are we managing it to the best of our ability? If we aren't, it's completely okay, because now's the time to reevaluate that. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe Venus will be retrograde in Leo until about September. So we have a good bandwidth of time for us to take into consideration, really map out what we're doing in love and in money, right? To figure out whether or not we're doing it well or if we need to make some adjustments to do it better. What else do we have for Taurus this week? I just got finished reading for Aries, so pardon me. Taurus. What else do we have for Taurus this week? Okay. Any additional messages? Yep. Okay. All right, Taurus, let me tell you right now, you have 3 8s down for this week. So I would tell you that this is an abundant week for you. You also need to make sure that if you see 8 8 8 8 8, it's an abundant time, and you should be paying attention to how you feel in that moment when you see it, or what you are thinking in that moment, because Spirit is letting you know that that is probably an idea, an emotion, a feeling that you should run with and create from, because it will in fact be successful. You're starting out this week with a ton of information coming in. Take into consideration that 3 out of the 7 cards that fell are actually wand cards. So I am thinking that this could have a little bit to do with work for you. There's some new information coming in. What else, Spirit? The new information that's coming in will allow you to make a decision. There are a few of you all that this will be in more alignment with than a bit. Some of you all are choosing a geographic location to move to. The information that comes in just solidifies for you which area you should actually move into. And I would like to think that whoever has to make that decision about what area to move into, you go from the 2 to the 3. So it's successful. This is a successful move. This is not a successful move. And you leave behind what no longer serves you. So this week is really about your next steps in your future and where you're going to be and or what you're going to be doing. But it feels super rocky. Like, it feels like what you are leaving behind was tumultuous. And, ooh, I hear aggressive. Like, it was, it just was not for you. Whatever this decision is regarding whether or not you should move, you should in fact move. You should definitely move. And it feels like it may have been a work environment or a relationship environment. And I'm saying that specifically that way, a relationship environment. But you're moving on toward better waters, towards smoother waters, not better, towards smoother waters. But I don't want you to, you know how when you first move, you have to calculate your position, where you are financially, what you're doing, if you have enough money, this, is that, and the other. Yes, do all those things, but don't be so tight. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you to, you may have a little bit of excess that you can help someone else with. I'm just saying to you, this is a call out for some and not for all. If you have an opportunity to give and to help in the midst of what you are planning for yourself and for your family, please do so. Please do so. Don't hold too tightly to it, because you're blocking something else that's coming in. Again, that's for a choice few. That's not for everybody. At the final end of this week, and I'm calling this out because it's yelling at me. You start the week on an 8, you end the week on an 8, and in the middle of the week there's an 8. So there is good information coming in. Yes, you will be traveling. Yes, you will be doing all the things, but you will be empowered this week. Like, you will be severely empowered. So with this information that comes in by midweek, because on this card there's this lady walking away from this cup, and the cup is a relationship or some ship, right? A job situation ship, a relationship, some ship. It's that. But because she's walking away from it, and she's strong in walking away for it, and she's walking towards the sun. Let me see if you can't see that. Yeah, she's walking towards the sun, right? Take that into consideration, that you are being emboldened and empowered to proceed forward in your life. This Leo season is going to be empowering for you, even though you are a Taurus. So if you have Leo placements, pay attention to where those Leo placements are, because this is a leveling up. This is not just a physical leveling up. Yes, you move to a nicer neighborhood. Yes, you get more money. No, this is next level spiritual. This is next level emotional level up. That's what this is. This last card, or the final card for the week, I like to call this the unbinding card, because it's where you realize all along you felt like you were confined, but in actuality, the confinement was mental. The manipulation was obviously mental. And all along, all you needed to do was just to make up your mind and move on. That's it. That's all you need to do. Make up your mind and move on. You steer this ship. No one else does. No one else steers the ship. Only you steer the ship. Let's pull a spiritual awakening card for you this week, Taurus, to see what else is happening. What's happening for my Taurus this week? Not all of yours. What's happening this week with my Taurus? Okay, if I can get my fingers together today. What's happening for my Tauruses this week? Okay. Oops. It's a new deck. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll get some more information on that too, but I want you to see the card. The card is the law of truth. Love unconditionally and create healthy boundaries. If you can see that. Perfect. So let's see what the law of truth states for you this week, Taurus. Okay, the universal law of truth. At the core of who you are lives an omnipotent presence that has eternal wisdom and love. Within each cell of your body lives a divine intelligence, an innate healer, and an unlimited life force. You are endowed with intuition and universal guidance. The extent to which you deny this is the extent to which you will suffer. To awaken the oracle within, by drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to live authentically. The triune of freedom is truth, life, and beauty, all of which Venus rules. So pay attention this week, Taurus. To unlock your divinity, you must end any battle within and live a transparent life. Telling the truth may be uncomfortable at first, but the universe assures that there is a life of freedom on the other side. Most importantly, tell yourself the truth, and you will be set free. Makes sense for us to come to the conclusion at the close of this week, right? That we find that the unbinding, we were always able to not be in the situation that we're in, or not have to deal with what we're dealing with. We stayed because we wanted to. We bound ourselves. It's not because we were actually bound by anything external of us. All right, Taurus, that's all I have for you this week. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe. You honor me by being present, and I also honor you by being present. Until next week, Ashe. Peace.